There's a rumor going round.
All the rumors are true, yeah. What you heard, that's true, yeah.
If you're new to The Traitors, let me get you up to speed. The Traitors is a murder mystery show packed with daily challenges or missions to help build a prize fund worth 70,000 New Zealand dollars.
Hidden amongst them, though, are the traitors, who will each night conspire to secretly murder their fellow players.
Now let's talk about the show's jargon. A murder in the show means a traitor will be eliminating a faithful from winning the prize fund or unveiling who they are, and faithfuls are the contestants that are not traitors, or the contestants trying to find out who the traitors are, and the traitors are the contestants doing the scheming and the plotting. They're basically running the show. Now a banishment or a banish is when the faithfuls and traitors gather around a table, and the faithfuls try to uncover who the traitors are.
Before we get started, I want to make it quite clear that while this is a game, it is not for the faint of heart.
Now, just like the US version of the show, the cast was even split between celebrities and everyday people, and Paul asked the contestants to position themselves according to how well they thought they'd perform on the show.
Those of you on the left-hand side, rock solid, good for you. Congratulations. You haven't come here to waste your time or mine.
Then Paul told the contestants about the first twist, the 10 grand that was up the hill, which could be won by one brave contestant, but the contestants would have to leave the show immediately.
Ready, set, go.
I need somebody to hear, somebody to know, somebody to hold, somebody to hold. Smart.
That's the smartest move that you can do in this game. That's, what, 1/7 of the prize for just showing up on day one.
Like comedian Sam said, this was a smart move by Sam Fury, and one thing I like about this move by Sam is that he won, and the remaining 19 contestants, they aren't guaranteed a win. Sam left with his 10 grand while the others were watching him in regrets.
I hate myself for not running after the 10k, because that seems like the cool, hardcore thing to do.
If you are a Traitors fan, then you remember Alex from the Australian version of the show. She wasn't part of the original Traitors. She was recruited later and she won that show, and the UK version of the show was won by 3 faithfuls. Nobody, no one is guaranteed to win unless you're a master at manipulation like Siri, who was sharpened by her 4 or 5 runs of Survivor, and none of these people are sharpened like Siri was. They are not master manipulators, so good on you, Sam.
How are you guys at lying?
And my ex would say I'm a pretty good liar.
So the contestants were getting to know each other. They were sussing each other out. Then we, the audience, were introduced to a couple of contestants who either got a Traitors edit or something's about to happen to this cast, so they need to be memorable edits or villains edits. Then the contestants walked into the round table where Paul told the cast to suss each other out like they haven't been sussing each other out the whole entire day.
Take a good, hard look.
Which one did you say moved?
The one on the left.
This is the last time you can take anyone here at face value.
Paul asked the contestants to wear their masks, and he walked around the round table with the contestants anticipating a shoulder nudge.
I was tapped on the shoulder.
And so Dan, he became the first traitor, and sadly for Justine, who wanted to be chosen so badly, was snubbed by Paul. He went on to pick Lauren, the ballroom dancer, and radio host Matt, and he was so excited to be chosen as a traitor. Then Paul told everyone,
The rest of you will be known as the Faithfuls. The course of the game has now been set.
telling the traitors that they would have their first murder of the season later that night. Then Paul left them to start speculating who the faithfuls thought was a traitor.
I'm going to go full faithful.
I don't know, you seem to be talking a lot, which seems to be a bit out of character.
Whoa, yeah.
She's touching me. She's touching me.
I'm not touching you.
You're touching me.
Not touching.
Touching me.
It's been really, really fun joking around with people and having a good time, so I have to keep that going up.
While Matt was toying with Brody, he was ensuring that his goofiness could conceal that he was in fact a traitor, but he knew not to overdo it, and he was able to keep that a mystery to this bunch.
Who do you think will go
Get
home
murdered
tonight? Get murdered.
Not the edits zooming in on Dan for no reason whatsoever, and this bunch of faithfuls didn't even suspect him, but Robbie, she was stumbling, she was doing way too much for a faithful, and this bunch, especially Kim the psychic, thought Robbie could be a traitor, but when asked who Kim thought was a traitor, she kept her cards close to her chest.
Dear traitor, you have a secret mission that will commence at tonight's mixer.
All the traitors were given the exact same mission. They each had to sink ball number 7 in a game of pool, and they would each earn 1,000 grand, but they only had 45 minutes to conjure up a plan to do so during the evening catch-up session.
After we took off the thing, you're just staring into the abyss.
Lord of my monitor! Damn, this is some scary shit! Oh, I am scared!
After coming away from that situation, having time to decompress now, I feel grounded.
You lie! You're lying! Liar! Lies! The filthy earth boy lies!
I'm happy with the outcome, being very loyal to everybody. I mean, it's just fearing what's going to happen overnight now, really.
You're lying!
After failing to convince Brooke, Lauren led the bunch to the lounge and started a round or a game of pool, and with 20 minutes on the clock, Lauren sank the white ball while Dan and Matt were eager to jump in. Meanwhile,
sorted out who you're murdering tonight?
No, I plan on being too drunk to murder anyone.
Dylan thought Robbie slipped up, but we as the audience know that she is not a traitor, and with 15 minutes left on the clock, Lauren still hasn't scored the 7th ball in the hole, and Dan, he tapped in the game and he misses. Then
I've been invited to be part of a 3.
Does that mean?
3-on-3 sort of situation. Not invited to be part of a 3.
I would never, ever, 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 ever.
with less than 9 minutes left, Matt earned his 1 grand by scoring that 1 ball in the corner, and after hogging the game for over 30 minutes, Lauren earned her $1,000 contribution, and with 2.5 minutes left, Dan was struggling, and sadly, he ran out of time.
It's time for your first mission. As a result of the excitement of meeting all you gorgeous people, I've misplaced 4 valuable silver coins somewhere here in this lodge. I need you to find my treasure for me.
None of our lives can matter more than this mission.
When the bell rings, it's a signal for you to start looking.
No. No. Do it? No. 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 No.
You will have 7 minutes for every piece of silver you bring me.
Are you kidding me?
You must have some money left over.
I used it to buy tea and then have them capped in gold. Now I can eat apples.
For every piece of silver you bring me, $1,000 will be added to the prize pool.
They ran around like a bunch of headless chickens looking for the coins, and Laura found a coin under the pool table, Kristen found a coin inside a vase or a decor piece, and Dan, he found a coin inside the fireplace.
Have we looked up above these?
Time's up. Time is up, darlings.
With the allocated time exhausted, they managed to add 3 grand to the prize fund. Then Paul told them about the traitors' secret mission and that the traitors earned an additional 2 grand. Then Paul gave a toast to trust before telling the contestants to each take a green vial and tip it into the cocktail of the person they least trusted.
The die doesn't lie. Yes, it was spread around a little bit. But Robbie...
Sadly, Robbie had 78 vials tipped into her cocktail, and that affected her because later she became introverted while the others were mingling. Then the clock struck 12, and we all know what happens at midnight.
Oh my goodness.
What's the matter?
It's midnight.
Yes, so it is, but why?
Goodbye.
Hi, guys. Bye.
Bye. See you tomorrow.
Or not.
Bye-bye.
It was then time for the traitors to meet and murder a faithful. They came to an agreement, and then they sealed the instruction of execution.
Why are we doing such evil laughs?
Hey you, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe.